everyone, so today we're talking about skincare. Grand Central Beauty sent me some products back in December for me to test out, and so today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on the products. So they sent me the S.M.A.R.T Skin Perfecting Serum and Primer. So this is a sample size. If you purchase this item, it's not going to be this small, I promise. It's going to be larger. They also sent me the S.M.A.R.T Skin Perfecting Polisher. This is for all skin types, so it doesn't matter if you are normal, combo, dry, oily, you can use this product. And they also sent me their Skin Perfecting 15-minute Peel Off Mask. So we're going to start with the primer. This is a primer and serum. It's a 2-in-1 product that can be used on its own. It can be incorporated into any skincare routine. As with the other products, you don't have to have a specific regimen. These just fit in really nicely with anything that you're currently using. You can use the serum and primer just on its own, on top of, toners, cleansers, all that stuff that you use. You can use this product. You can also use it to prime your face as the first step to your makeup application. And most of us do use primers, and this is one of those products that's a 2-in-1, so it eliminates having to have 2 separate products. So you can also use this on top of your makeup, but for me, I don't use it in that form simply because I like a very matte look to the skin. Yes, I do highlight my skin, but overall my foundation is matte. So for me to put something creamy and emollient onto my skin after my foundation and powder would give me a sort of, I don't want to say dewy because there's nothing shimmery about it, but it gives me a kind of shiny look, and I like overall matte, and that's just my preference because I am oily. I don't like to use this product over my makeup, but I have used this underneath my foundation, and I feel like it does let my makeup apply really easily. It doesn't cling or anything to my skin. I don't think that it's changed the longevity or the wear of my foundation. I feel like it's a very sort of clean feel to the skin as well. And you do get a 1.7 ounce, so not this little one, for $68. And it's full of fruits, botanicals, and lots of ingredients. They sent me some paperwork with some statistics about their users and their studies that they've done on this product. I'm not going to bore you reading word for word because that just, would get kind of boring. But this is meant to give you a brighter look to the skin. It's supposed to help, as it says here, diminish under eye circles and puffiness over time over continued use. And it's supposed to provide hydration for 24 hours. So all in all, has good claims, and it feels really nice and clean on the skin. The next product is the Skin Perfecting Polisher. I like the overall packaging. This is a 1 fluid ounce packaging. You get this retails for $38. I like the pump that it has, so it easily dispenses the product. So how I use this is once I have, taken off my makeup and my skin is clean, I do go in with about 3 pumps of this on my hand, and it has that sort of jelly consistency, and it's clear. There's no color to it. And then I start to kind of rub this in circular motions. It says for about 30 seconds. I do it a little longer than that just because I want to make sure that I get everything really nice and distributed around the face. And this has these tiny little caviar beads, which are actually round. They're not jagged or they're not hard, so when you start to exfoliate the skin, it just feels very light and very smooth on the skin. It doesn't feel rough, which is something that's big to me. I don't want to use products that are rough and make my skin, burn and feel irritated. So this doesn't do that at all. It almost feels like you're putting on water on the skin, which is great. So you just kind of roll away the dead skin, as this says it's supposed to do that, unclog pores and dead skin cells, so that you can, show off your new rejuvenated clear skin. And this also has lots of fruits that have natural glycolic acids in them, botanicals, and the polishing beads they called caviar beads are soft round spheres that gently exfoliate. So I wanted to read that off of the paper so that I can give you the exact terminology that they use. But I do like this product. I do think that it does make my skin look nice. You can use this with any skincare regimen. As I said before, you can also use this prior to doing the 15-minute mask. You can do this, every day if you wanted to. I like to exfoliate twice weekly. So for me, I don't really see this taking away a lot of my dead skin just because, like I said, I exfoliate pretty regularly. But if you're someone that hasn't exfoliated in, a week, 2 weeks, you might see more dead skin coming off, which is actually kind of cool. So the next product is the Skin Perfecting Mask. This is the 15-minute peel off mask, and this is definitely very different than any other mask that I use. It's kind of bizarre. Let me explain. It's a little bizarre and kind of weird. So when you take the product out of the packaging, you have a kit that consists of 4 individual applications, and it's a $75 mask kit that you can use once a week. You can use it however often you want. I would say at least once a week or once every other week, whatever works for you, because you know your skin better than I do. So this is it's cool and kind of weird at the same time. So it comes with everything that you need. I will be using in the demo a plastic knife to mix it because I can't find the spatula. It's somewhere around here, but they did send me the little spatula to mix. So you start with the powder, you mix the activator solution in there, and then you also fill up the little container of powder with a capsule of water. You mix it all together, and it is very thick. Mine was kind of lumpy and very thick, like a batter consistency. So once you have everything mixed on, you can apply it with a spatula. I went in straight with my fingers just because I felt like I would get a much more quicker application that way, and it is very thick. And the one thing I didn't like about this was the fact that once I have it on, it's so gooped up and so thick that it actually starts to drip off the face. So I did have to clean my counter. I had to, clean it off of my shirt because as it's drying, I feel like it's just a little heavy feeling on the skin. So when it's drying, it just sort of starts to drip and kind of get goopy, which I don't really particularly care for. I'm not really fond of that. But I do think that this mask gives my skin a nice sort of radiant, rejuvenated look. And as this is sitting on the skin, you will start to feel a cooling sensation. And it's not a sensation like a minty tingle. It's very cooling, very refreshing on the skin. So it's not something that it's painful or anything like that. It's just very cooling. And I do notice that my skin looks a little bit more hydrated, which I like. And this has ingredients like fruits, botanicals, and multi-marine seaweeds, as the paper says, in here that help nourish the skin, help provide vitamins and antioxidants to the skin. And it's supposed to help boost your skin and unclog pores and get rid of dead skin. So I do like this. The only thing that's kind of weird is when you start to peel this off, I do think it takes a little longer than 15 minutes, especially if you use everything in the dish, which you're supposed to. It takes a little longer to dry, and then when it starts to peel off, it kind of comes off, some larger chunks, some little pieces, and it overall has this weird sort of like latex rubbery kind of feel to it. It's bizarre. I've never, like I said, tried a mask that's quite like this. So if you're looking for something interesting and unique and different, then you might want to try this out, and so that you can kind of get a feel for what it's like. But it's different and kind of weird and crazy, but I think overall these products are good. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. If you have any additional questions, let me know and I'll do my best to respond to you. I will have everything that they sent me listed down below. I will also put their links down below where you can get these products. They are sold in several different stores like Urban Outfitters, Birchbox. So all that will be down below. So if you're interested in anything, expand the description box. And I do want to thank you for spending the time with me today to talk about some skincare. And a big thank you to Grand Central Beauty for sending me these products. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.